Do you don't? Like, it's not your business, bro. If I got a job, I don't got a job. Me being on TikTok, you being on TikTok, I got nothing to do with it.
We might call this a block party.
Oh yeah, it's a block party, y'all. Block party. Yeah, that's a good. That's good. If I tell people what it's for, not everyone needs.
Make sure I'm out of the room. Can't read the comments. Then they can't watch me. Thank you, Cindy.
I'm just mentioning it, bro.
Y'all see the video?
Like, bro.
I apologize for
saying, like, when I asked my dad,
they think they were ghetto last night and popped off on me, but really they just wouldn't shut up and everybody got really annoyed with them. Why don't they ignore me and go on about their begging? Because they are what I would term exhibiting blatant signs of dishonesty. Thank you for the tiny jest. Because they are attempting to mask their true behaviors. They got caught, and they're in self-preservation mode right now.
Because that's before the time we started begging our hands. We figured, hey, we're going to start a PC, help us get most money up for rent.
Sorry, I'm working on kind of understanding YouTube. So,
go to the marketplace.
If you are just coming in, I am also on TikTok, just so you know, and we are watching JoshxAida.
It's the guy I actually sold it to on Facebook. I ain't gonna text all this in no 5 seconds.
Who are beggars.
It's the guy I sold it to. I was just trying to believe it, bro. You think we lie. We really don't lie, bro. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna show y'all this one thing. I should write this down. Guess it?
My bad,
Welcome.
So, I'm trying to.
So when I sold, Lily came by to come get this PC. I need to prove this one thing to them because they think that we still see me asking for money. I'm telling them, this all the stuff I see on Reddit is like they really just saying everything, bro. They just come, they literally take stuff from my live, making a story out of it.
Hi everybody. I'm live on TikTok too, but trying out the Instagram, or not Instagram, YouTube, and making sure comments work and everything like that. Because I know they got disabled the other night. Oh, hi, Jessie. Hi. How are you?
Try to see this. You can put this on Reddit. So you can confirm.
This is so different. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the tiny. Thank you. Thank you for the carrots. Oh my gosh! Thank you. Thank you.
Already.
Why did it not show who did that? Michelle, thank you. Thank you, Cher.
Look at the date. I know it's like a month or 2 months ago.
So,
just pulling up with silver.
I think what they're doing is they are.
The light on. I'll see you then. What's it doing? Oh, okay.
What are they doing?
He said no, thank you. My boy.
Oh, they're proving they sold their gaming PC at one point, which I don't know why. Nobody questioned that. Hi, how is everybody?
My boy is going to be happy when he sees it. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like we sold that PC, bro. For everybody who
yeah, they're showing messages that they sold their gaming PC, which I don't doubt. They needed the money for rent. But if you're not aware, Josh and Ada haven't paid their rent since last year. They're beggars. And thank you, Sarah. They're very worried about being called out now. So they think I'm somebody on Reddit that I'm not. They don't understand how Reddit works. So they're on a campaign to claim that I doxed them, which I never did. But basically, every time I come on, they can't stop talking about me enough to beg for money. So we're kind of accomplishing something, it feels like.
I guarantee you they record it. You still record.
Lots of gifts for them, right?
So yeah. We did the PC when we had the PC before. We used it for our YouTube.
Sorry, I'm like,
see, this is us.
I have to work on this.
Do bigger projects and do more content. And progress and start going to YouTube because YouTube.
Yeah, they accuse me of sending people over. When have I ever said to go over there?
We sold this.
So they're still proving, for some reason, that they sold this gaming PC. If you're not aware on here, they had a PC. They're raising $800 for a new one, but they do have a $3,700 PC in their Amazon wish list that you can purchase if you would
Like,
like.
the first game PC was slow, but I'm not giving you my address.
So, there's that.
Well, it depends on the RAM. Bro.
Don't say this out loud, but someone is live streaming y'all's live.
Yes. Editing programs. Hold on. Black.
Someone said, don't say this out loud, but someone's live streaming y'all's live. People are like the houseless people who live in a tent. Kind of glizzy glam life, except they actually have, I guess, a house or apartment that they rent. And so it's really weird. Like,
used to be unblocked. No, eventually run out of accounts.
They also think I am teaming up with someone named Tinkerbell because Tinkerbell talks about them on Reddit, and I've commented on a few of Tinkerbell's posts.
Any random people, can y'all post it on our page, please, bro? If y'all really so-called, y'all want all the receipts, y'all see whoever said about us on Reddit, I seen the messages, and that's why everybody on her Snap is saying they thought we still had a PC. We showed y'all it was sold. We showed y'all the guy texting us when he came over to get the PC, bro.
What did they want awareness people to post? Oh!
Yeah, what?
I got a P.O. box thingy. I don't know who it's from. We'll open it. Oh my gosh. Who is this from? There's no little note. No, there's no gift note. I don't know who this is from. Ooh! Okay, so Jolly Ranchers, and they're like, I've never seen these before. They still think it's me, yes. Okay, so they're fruity 2-in-1. So there's a grape and green apple, blue raspberry and watermelon, and orange and cherry mix. I have never heard of this. So sorry, that came in my P.O. box today, and I don't know who it's from. So if it's you, thank you so much to whoever sent this. They didn't put a gift note in it. And it's so cute. I got a little headband with a little dragon tiny type situation going on here. Oh my god, it's so cute. Hold on. Oh my gosh, let me put a headband. Let me put a hair tie in. Because I hadn't had one on. But, you know. Headband gloves. Those are yummy. They're still thinking of me.
So she has this on her.
That's what we do, bro.
She mad at us that we're asking for PC, but she got one and she got her PC. You're a weirdo.
Let her watch.
Cool. Oh my god, this is so cute. Thank you. Thank you, whoever this is.
She streams every day. And it's funny because she always says she keep coming at us on call while we not having a job. She says she has 2 jobs. But she's on here all day, bro. I could go live and then like 2 hours from now, she'll be all live. I can get live at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Do they not understand how jobs work?
I forgave her and I let her go.
Do they not understand how jobs work?
I forgave her and I let her go.
She's gonna watch the race rise to the top. It's cool. She's gonna watch the whole journey.
I love it. Oh my god, whoever sent this is adorable.
End of the day, it's cool.
Thank you.
Come from our page too, also on sports. So we appreciate it. End of the day, there's no place to go more on here. Hey, anybody watching?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, still, go subscribe to that YouTube, bro.
No, we're judging this.
I know she has kids.
Glitter, I am both on I'm on TikTok on my phone and then YouTube here. So I'm kind of trying to do like a dual thing, but the comments got silenced the other night, so I wanted to try to go live on here and make sure they still work. Thank you, Katie. Thank you. Oh, is she gonna play the YouTube from last night?
No, I'm not the part cursing. I'm the part that I said I forgave her.
You don't have to show that you don't care if you forgive her. The people on here don't care, bro.
You don't. I don't know what. Josh always tells her to stop, and she keeps going.
Let it go, but y'all are where she came out at it first. I'll see y'all later. Talk later. See y'all as long as you get tomorrow.
Okay, Glitter. I'm on my second on TikTok, just so you know. I'm on the backup.
I just gotta say this one time. Just one time. My phone is dead, so I don't know if you saw it. I don't hear me. Valerie, I forget. Look, this is from my side. I want y'all to hear this. Just one time. My phone is dead, so I don't know if you saw it or not. But I hope you hear me. Valerie, I forgive you. I forgive you. You know why? Because I'm a Christian. And I got the Lord Jesus Christ in my heart, and I can't hold that. If you don't ever forgive me, get mad at you. So I forgive you. I forgive you for you doxing me.
Hi, everybody.
Losing my job, making me lose my job. I forgive you. And I hope you forgive yourself. And I hope you forgive those who hurt you. Like, God brings stuff from the dark to light.
I don't forgive you for lying.
Because it's the right thing to do. Because I'm a better woman. I don't know. I got a family who prays for me. You probably don't. That's it right there, y'all. That was the end of our life. That was the end of our life. At least we show y'all.
I opened it up. Someone sent it to me from Amazon. It's so cute.
So, I just wanted you guys to. I just wanted you guys to hear that.
Well, anyway, how's everybody today? Good afternoon, everybody.
It's very different. I'm not like a huge fan of it yet.
Welcome in.
You can see the little trash bin right there. Sorry.
That's not the same Tinkerbell, but we blocked the original Tinkerbell. That talks about us on and off all the time.
But if it is, goodbye.
So sorry, we can't add no CS her. It's definitely her. She gotta go. Goodbye, Tinkerbell. Change your name up a little bit. Maybe you can blend in. It's the same exact name. You know who you are.
Oh, they made fun of Mama Zero Cool last night for having that name because they couldn't pronounce Mama Zero Cool.
Okay, that's cool.
Block and take.
For now on, y'all, I'll mention her. And you don't gotta tell us that she's watching us. We know she watches us every day, so it's okay. She's just another viewer. We just paying too much attention to her.
So we're just gonna.
Let's move on. Don't you? So good afternoon, everybody. Let's talk positive for once. Let's not be arguing online for once. I'm not even arguing, bro. I'm tired of this.
Oh, he's on with IO.
It's the beginning of the week and everybody's stressed out right now, but let's just chill out.
Not yet.
So where is you took it?
I gotta upload him talking about Pastor Petty.
Just stop talking about her. See, everybody keep talking about her. Like, I don't know if people was watching her or they come from her page, but I don't know. Come on, let's just forget about who's watching this. Somebody always watching this. It's 53 people on here watching this right now. 55. Not just her. That's what I'm saying, bro. How's the weather there? It's sunny here. Oh, it was like 80. What was it, 80?
My favorite is when they start trying to block people
and
think they're blocking me, but I'm not even in the room. But they literally have 91,000 followers and 55 people in there.
If you actually just answer those type of questions, but where's everybody from?
Yeah, they end up blocking their followers.
It's like a podcast here every day. Yeah, that's how it is here.
Oh, you were blocked today? I think they blocked quite a few today.
You from California?
Hi, Minnie. We're watching Josh and Ida dig a hole.
How's the weather up there, Nancy? Anything over 75 is yucky in California. I can imagine. Shoot.
Okay, Ash, let me know what's going on.
How's it up in Memphis? Hope from Denver, Colorado. Teacher, yeah, Houston, Texas. I know it's hot up there. So, do y'all get like?
I think the podcast is going to be a self-preservation type situation where they try to dignify what they do.
I hate the summer. Oh man, yeah. Summer, especially in Georgia, it gets 100 degrees.
Bless me. Be right back.
Wintertime don't get that cold though, so it's fine. Yeah, see, let's think about one of our kids. She's not one of our kids, bro. I worry about our kids. Not your business. If anybody asking about their kids, don't ask them about kids, bro. They chilling like every other kids. Most of your kids be on their tablets, bro. It's getting so hold on, go back up. I'll wait, keep bringing up though. Like dollars get ice storms. Damn, they get ice storms. Look, what did that mean? Like, I ain't never heard about that. Ice storms. Like everything freezes up. It gets blistering cold in Atlanta during the winter. Oh yes. Oh yeah, you're in Atlanta. That's great. You enjoy that.
I love that you guys send me Jolly Ranchers, like specifically because. Hi, Morgan. Yes, I am here. I'm on TikTok too on my backup. But the Jolly Ranchers are becoming like the bows where people get angry and make fun of it. So it's more for people to love about it.
And when they get hot, everybody be mad. It's like when as soon as they heat, they start getting hot outside, everybody just be like about to fight for no reason. I don't care about it. It's so agitated, but it be the heat. Getting everybody like, yeah,
cherry and orange. These double dual Jolly Ranchers are really good.
Watch all this stuff. We're gonna do that hold on because that's you sleeping, bro. You slept.
Yeah, Dev. You know what? Let's see. Okay, can you call?
Oh, her daughter's still in there with her?
Nope. I'm making her a moderator. Mm-hmm.
We're into Hype Queen now.
Keep my hair down for what?
I don't have the banner of her on my phone right now. I need to reload it. Singing Little Mermaid. Ooh, I don't drink sodas, but that does sound kind of good, dropping them in Sprite. Hype Queen. She was on from Friday night at 5 p.m. Central Time until Sunday at 4:40 p.m. Central Time with only 1 hour spent off screen, and none of it was sleeping or barely eating, all that kind of stuff. So there's that.
No. It's all right.
She was crying earlier because of things her mom did in her childhood. Oh, I heard they were talking about me. I was just kind of enjoying Josh and Ida a lot.
I need to get some deodorant. I'll get you some.
Thanks,
Thank you, Dev. Thank you for showing me loyalty. That's how you get to be a mod when you show that you're loyal.
Why are you so big?
Can you believe I cut mine here? You did good. I gotta wait for the 90 minutes.
Oh, she's got to do her 90 minutes.
1 hour, not 2 minutes. So I got like 20 more minutes.
I'm sure that someone who's hiding out in here telling her we're recording her. We're just watching her. And then technically, yes, she'll be recorded on the live, but...
Like on outfit matches? Like an earrings match?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even...
We're going to do laundry, Ava. We're going to the laundry mat. We're going to do laundry. We're going to the laundry mat.
There we go.
Remember me? Yeah,
Sorry.
I always come in and show you.
They're not easy to put on.
I cannot remember. I don't remember. Did you change your name? Is that why I don't remember you? Because that's what happens when you change your name. I don't remember you. Do you have a new name, Taylor?
I mean, she could have ordered it, but it's taken a while. I mean, they would have to ship it, I think. But
y'all see the hate?
Oh my God.
Do y'all see the hate that I get? Do y'all see the hate that I get? What's your point?
She did slip up yesterday and say her husband left her.
I came over on my own free will. I wanted to spend time with my mom.
Is that the daughter you said never talks to you?
Okay, you don't even have a picture.
Ooh, peach. I don't have any more of the peach. They were so
profile.
good. I ate them all, I won't lie.
No, they're jealous. People are jealous. They're jealous that within 2 years, I built a beautiful foundation. The Hot Queen team. I did that. All my hard work did that. My loyalty did that. My kindness did that.
Oh, if you're new here, this is my backup. My main is running on ADHD, and I have a third one running on ADHD 3 you can follow as well. I'm the tiny team, right?
Okay, wait.
I can't get over this. This is so freaking cute.
Excuse me? Hey, Abby, I'm calling you out.
Poor thing came to spend time with her mom, and instead she's on live. I pray you wake up, Francis.
That's what we're doing. We're hanging out, and we're vibing, and we're chilling with my team, my amazing team. If you don't want to be here, get the fuck out. Scroll on. Bye-bye. It's not hard to be kind.
But it's also not hard to work, and your mom won't do it. So, there's that.
You reported me? That's a laugh. That is a joke. You reported me? Guess what? I'll be back in 10 minutes, maybe 5. I'll be back maybe 10 minutes. That might be the longest if I get took down.
She was up for 2 days. How is she up right now? Well, she's looking tired. She's got...
Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let's approve that one. Let's see.
Mallory is streaming you. Violet, didn't you
say your daughter hates you and you don't have... No, I never said that.
You don't have a family?
Did I say we have a love-hate relationship? I did say that.
No, you've specifically said your daughter doesn't talk to you. But it's...
Why does that
She has 2 daughters. This is the one she lives with.
But I do try to be better.
This is the daughter that I believe she illegally lives with.
To hate me? What kind of heart do you have? Like what?
Yeah, that's a lie.
That you would want my daughter
because
to
she
would that make you happy?
She messed up and she said when my husband left me, her husband's living with family, I believe at this point.
Grow the fuck up, man. Grow up. Grow up and get the fuck off my platform. You're not welcome here.
She is mad.
Get them out of here. Get the hate out. She said
when my husband left me. Yeah.
For coffee for you and your beautiful daughter.
So she messed up.
You're not so kind. Oh, Dev, you're precious.
Okay.
Thank you.
These are the bomb.com.
Dev, you want to see
Thank you for the roses.
While we're hanging out,
I'm trying to decide how to handle this. I can do subscriptions over on YouTube. I don't know if I want to set them up or not, but
and I don't know.
I have to get like,
I don't know you enough.
I think I have to get like 3 million views on shorts, which are like TikToks.
You guys, I got so much hate.
So it'll be a while. But I don't know. Has anybody done YouTube subscriptions before? Like, do you know what kind of stuff comes with it?
What? I don't know. I don't know who that is. I know of her, but I don't want to say hi to her. No, thank you.
Hi, Violet.
No, thank you. She can go on with her life without me saying hi.
Someone keeps spamming the comments with "say hi to Mallory." I don't know who London is, but it's funny.
What have I even said?
How come every time
How about instead of saying hi, I'm coming for you, legal action. That's my hi.
Bring it. You'll be paying for my lawyer. Can't even raise money for a washer dryer. How are you going to get a lawyer when you need your transmission fixed? I'd also like to specify, this is Violet's logic. She needs $20,000 for a lawyer, $1,200 for a washer dryer, and $1,500 for her transmission. Now, she said this weekend she made enough money to get the washer dryer. She takes her grandkids to childcare in the morning and says her car is now dangerous and not safe because her transmission is going out. So naturally, Violet is prioritizing the washer over the transmission to fix. So she wants the washer and dryer more than she wants to fix the transmission in her car that would transport her grandbabies around.
My friend is in a hospital.
She also said she's going to get a brand new car. Yeah.
Please take note of the different Shellys in here. You have Squirrel. You have Squirrel, so I know who you are.
Thank you. Somebody sent it to me on Amazon, and there was no gift receipt thing, and so I don't know who sent it.
Sarah prayers, love. Hey, Shelly.
1 second.
Family first. I see a mom and a grandma doing her best to get by. Thank you. Oh, here comes the haters.
What's the snow mean?
Here comes the haters. Hey, is it snowing? Are you trying to tell me that it's snowing where you're at? Hey, are you trying to tell me that it's snowing? Well, guess what? It is beautiful and 80 degrees and sunny. I feel sorry for you. I bet you're jealous that it's sunny and beautiful here, aren't you?
She's mad.
With a name like Charity, why are you so mean?
Oh, yeah, let's ask her. Let's ask her. Your name's Charity, but why do you gotta be an asshole?
No, that wasn't nice. That wasn't nice, Mom.
Your mom talks like that all the time. She literally talks to people like that all the time.
You guys, mods, get the snowflakes out of here. I want them gone. I want the snowflakes gone now.
She's not in the wrong. She just said a little harsh.
Hold on a second.
But with a name like Charity, you shouldn't be rude, especially if you have 2 kids of your own. Like you should not be bullying someone on the internet. It's really disrespectful.
Unfortunately, M is allowed to stream and speak on you. Well, if she wasn't slandering me, but she's slandering me. So no, she's not. No, ma'am.
How am I
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I
her?
hate to break it to you. I hate to break your little mean little heart. But no, ma'am. She's streaming me and slandering me and making up so many lies to make me want to unalive myself. Too bad I'm stronger than that. Too bad. Too bad you've already sent the police to my apartment. I'm coming for you.
I didn't send the police to her apartment. I don't do that.
Just wait till I get a lawyer. Wait till I can.
So does she have verifiable proof of that? Because she does realize she's going to come after me, and that didn't happen. And she's not going to look good.
You are obsessed with me. You are obsessed.
Oh, yeah, I think Penny Fairy's hosting a live about her tonight.
Do I need to keep saying it? You're obsessed with me.
Someone said, don't tell her what you're doing. Take her by surprise. Sweetheart, she's been talking about this for like a month now. Yeah, Penny Fairy. Penny Fairy goes around and gives people pennies, and like people like Violet who want money
It's not fair.
get
Also,
angry.
You haters need to get out of here. Like, why are y'all even here to just cause issues? It makes no sense. Like, you could literally be doing anything. You could be sitting down with your kids. You could be outside taking a walk. You could be walking your dog. You could be doing anything in this world, but you're on here hating for no reason. And it makes no sense.
Thank you, honey.
Winnie, is that you? Wasn't that you last night on that profile? I got a message on on YouTube. Will you just stop? You are obsessed with Josh and Ida. You need to get a life. Maybe start worrying about yourself. You're a pathetic excuse for a human being. I would argue that at least I'm working right now.
Because last time I checked, I never heard of your name in my entire life. Who are you?
Aren't you risking your daughter's Section 8?
But where is this?
You have to claim income from TikTok and GoFundMe.
Where is the hate coming from? Where? Who is?
Someone said I'm not a hater, but what Mallory is doing is not illegal. Again, I'm sorry.
Who is it? Who is making up all these lies and slandering me? Who?
Girl,
Drop a name. Drop names.
you might want to check the kitchen in your videos and the kitchen in your daughter's videos. Oh, yay. Okay, more. Jesus Christ, these people. I have a client where I did all of these changes on their website.
Christina,
and now they want they're leaving comments about how
can you scroll through the chat, Christina? The names are dropping.
they want it
Can you scroll
to be different, but everything they want different. They want
let me know that you hear me.
I'm gonna sit down for a second.
they basically want stuff to go back to the way it was before because someone else is reviewing it now. Yeah, it's a mess over there.
I need to know Christina, are you still here? I need to know. Christina, are you still here?
Actually, you can stay up longer than 48 hours without sleep.
Yeah, but I've slept 10 hours already.
Yeah, but these people are saying you can.
No, they're saying I haven't been asleep yet.
Oh yeah, I've seen the name drops.
Is Christina gone? Christina, did you go?
I wish she would try to sue me, honestly.
You
Because
guys-
she's not gonna like it.
You guys basically.
She's
y'all
not
said
gonna
that I'm
like it.
mean and
Are you talking about
and
Violet
stuff.
Queen
No,
or
I have a backbone,
Josh and
I speak my
Ida?
mind And I stand up for myself. That's not being mean. Stop gaslighting
That's her
me.
daughter.
Stop being manipulative and gaslighting me. I'm allowed to show my emotions. No, there's a difference. There's a difference in hating someone and just talking gossip. There's also a difference in slandering someone and ruining their entire life. When you're trying to ruin somebody's life, that is not Fifth Amendment. That is not freedom of speech. Nobody deserves that.
Yeah, Winnie is actually Moni's sister, which was why I asked, because Moni's gonna get her own video here soon.
I'm sorry, First Amendment. I got it wrong. First Amendment.
Yeah, you did, because you have literally not slept much in 3 freaking days. Oh, she got discontinued. One second. So, if you're not aware, I have a job. So that's what I'm doing right now. I also need to submit some invoices, but just so we're clear, you know. Oh, main page, if you don't follow it, I dropped a video because Billy Joe's little TV producer friend last night said that Billy Joe never doxed Mercedes. So let's go ahead.
Let's go ahead and talk about doxing accountability and the false narrative that is currently being pushed amongst the anti-scam community. Now, just to preface, Billy Joe, this individual right here, is somebody that I have misidentified and regretted having done ever since. Essentially, there was a video under her profile with an individual who shared very, very similar features in the face, eye color being the only distinction that set the two apart, and this person was accused of a crime. Now, I had thought this was the individual. After Googling, I had found out that she had gone to prison. She was out. Take full accountability for it, and I've completely owned it and attempted numerous times to make amends. The false narrative being pushed within the anti-scam community is that I have taken no accountability and have not cared what happened to Billy Joe. Now, what the narrative fails to include, because it would not fit a certain content creator's narrative, is that before I made my mistake on March 14th of 2024, Billy Joe and several individuals went on a live with Mercedes and had actually doxed her phone number, address, city, state, all of it. And to further exacerbate the situation, Billy Joe did this.
No, that's not my number. It is your phone number because you, as soon as I called, it rang, and you, but it's you, it's your phone number. Okay, everybody, guys, stop calling me. Stop calling me, guys. I'm on live.
Considering that certain anti-scam individuals are pushing a narrative that is only half of the story, and that Billy Joe has a friend who is claiming that part didn't happen, there are only two scenarios here that really make sense. Either Billy Joe and those 7 individuals knew that they were about to dox Mercedes because it was an elaborate ploy to garner sympathy and make money, or every one of those individuals was a terrible person because not one of them spoke up when Mercedes' information was flashed on screen, and Billy Joe actually doubled down, proving it was Mercedes' number that she coincidentally had saved in her phone already as Mercedes. So if the individuals who want to keep pushing a narrative that is only half a truth because it serves their purpose, keep going. But I've got more, and I'm more than willing to post it. Because newsflash, this is Billy Joe right here misidentifying Pastor Petty and attempting to say this is how he makes $500 while shaming him. Clearly, in my opinion, exhibiting a specific phobia that is not only dangerous, but costs lives. Let's go ahead and talk about doxing accountability and the
if you guys don't mind, on my main page,
Billy Joe, this individual right.
Go ahead and you could go over there and share that and like it and help make sure that it gets pushed, because I am 100% making sure that people know the full scope of the story. It's not about necessarily proving anybody wrong, but it is about making sure that the truth is out there, especially since Billy Joe's friend, TV producer, claimed that it had never happened. So, there's that. And remove. There we go. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Thank you for all the gifts. I know, right? I don't know who sent it. Will somebody please let me know who? Because it is freaking adorable. Mr. Mallory hasn't seen it yet, by the way. I'm waiting for him to come out here and see it because he's off today. I remember that day too. And if you don't, we can watch the YouTube video of it. Wendy's World, WNDYS World, on here actually has a YouTube, and she posts a bunch of stuff. And one of the things she's been doing is she follows Mercedes. And I didn't know this, but I guess Wendy's World found Mercedes right around the time I found her. And so that was like one of the first thing she did. And so when TV producer made a comment that this absolutely never happened and Billy Joe didn't dox anybody,
It's not.
Billy Joe absolutely did not put the full information up there, but what Billie Joe did was she allowed it to happen. She then doubled down on the situation and called the number that was associated with all that information and was 100% like happy that she proved it was Mercedes. Now, what I have been told since then, and I'm just going to be honest and transparent, I believe that in all honesty, Mercedes does this to garner sympathy. I think her mods, I think a portion of them are involved in scamming. I personally think that was a setup because I have been told since then that in the past she has done stuff like this. And so I think that she and her mods set it up. She's a really good actress. I do think she's got some problems. I think she's deaf. Like, that's very hard to fake. She's very good at sign language. But she's very smart because we've watched her enough. I've seen her speak other languages that she has learned. Like, not just like Spanish and English. She has talked Pakistani. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know the official term for their language. But she talks to individuals overseas in their original language. She says she knows Russian. There's a couple different things. Now, what I'm going to say about this, because I think it's very intentional that we have a conversation about this, there are two mods in specific, Andy and JoJo. I think, in my opinion, I don't think Billie Joe is necessarily as involved. I think Billie Joe actually cares about Mercedes. I'm going to give her that benefit of the doubt. I think that Billie Joe is the only one who clocks Mercedes on her BS. And she is the only one that will tell her when she's doing something wrong. Like that night when Mercedes pretended that somebody was chasing her and saying they were out to get her, Billie Joe was the only one to go live with her and say, that was a lie. You need to stop it. So I do, in this aspect, think Billie Joe is the one that holds her accountable. Andy, my understanding, Andy is trying to be part of the anti-scam community while also behind the scenes collecting Mercedes donations on Cash App. So I would personally like to know if Mercedes gets all of that money or if Andy is pocketing some of it. JoJo is also very backhanded. JoJo comes in here and watches, and I want to say a very specific thing. I will check it, Smashly. Give me 1 second. I will say a very specific thing about another individual. Billie did say she calls her out on. Yes, Billie absolutely clocks her. But what I'm going to say is there's a lady named Shannon, and she's older. And I think Shannon is disgusting in what she says and how she talks about people. So Mercedes is an adult at the end of the day, and she chooses the people that she surrounds herself with. Now, what I think happened in the last few weeks, and I'm just going to be very, very blunt about this. I think that they learned Billie Joe was going to go on live with Samantha, and one of them set up an account and pretended to be me and went on Black Gurus live and talked bad about Mercedes, making it look like I was doing it. After I had tried to connect her with resources, done some back-end work, given her, yes, I gave her $100 that first day we met and said, this should get you through the weekend until, because she kept saying, I have therapy on Monday. Then it was, oh, I got it mixed up. I have it on Wednesday. Then she went to the therapy and it was physical therapy, not mental therapy. Now, I did try to give her the benefit of the doubt because Mercedes was LDS. And I do think there's a lot going on there. I don't know. She did say at one point she's diagnosed bipolar. I don't know if she's had a manic episode and left. I have seen to her benefit a GoFundMe where her best friend at the time discloses that she was in an abusive, sorry, I'm trying not to get bananaed, an abusive relationship. The LDS is a church, essentially, but they're very much, I don't want to like insult anybody if you're in LDS, but they're a very tight-knit community. And when you try to leave that community, you get often isolated and excommunicated. So her husband has the children. Her lawyer was an LDS member. Her husband's an LDS member. And so it very much feels like there may have been some portion of a setup where her husband and the LDS church worked together to ensure the kids stayed with him. But there is blatant signs that she drinks a lot. And I'm just clocking it. I made a mistake. Okay, we're human. I made a mistake. I made a mistake with Billie Joe, and I made a mistake in believing Mercedes. But what I'm going to say, that video that I just played was 100% the reason I made those mistakes. And I am not saying that takes any accountability off of what I did. That doesn't diminish what I did. So I want to shut that down before Samantha, somewhere to go or somewhere to be, tries to manipulate a situation because she doesn't like me. I attempted on multiple occasions to relay that it was not a good idea to bring Billie Joe up on that live. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because at the end of the day, what I believe is that entire group orchestrated, looking back on it now, they orchestrated that entire situation to garner sympathy for Mercedes. So, because who is going to, at the end of the day, I mean, the other thing is that she has crappy best friends that she keeps letting back in her life. So, either way, the situation isn't good. But given how they're reacting, and given that when it was announced Billie Joe would be going on with Samantha, that suddenly all that drama started kicking up, I think that Andy specifically, and JoJo, and a few others had essentially set it up. I do. I really do. I think that Shannon probably has a bigger role in things too, but I'm not really sure at what point. I think it's weird that Andy is very intentional in trying to get in with the anti-scam community. And I'll be very honest, I wanted to see kind of the YouTube video from yesterday. I didn't know how Pastor Petty reacted when I jumped up in the box and everything. And the Pretty and Messy, I think was her name. I wanted to kind of hear her speak again because I thought some of what she said was really important. And I was a little in my mind, so I wanted to hear it again. But I could see some of the comments coming up. And what I noticed is Billie Joe and Andy entered that chat and were talking exclusively with Samantha at times. And so that is concerning to me because, yeah, Mama Bueno. Yeah, Mama Bueno too. Yeah. So Samantha can say what she wants, but I am pretty sure that she gave someone involved at least either in being okay with doxing and putting someone's life in danger, or somewhat more extreme given her situation, a scammer. She gave a scammer a platform. Because Billie Joe went on with Pastor Petty and said, you asked her if I've ever asked for money. Yeah, he did. So what I'm going to say, this is the last time I'm going to talk specifically on this portion of it. There will be more videos coming up about Mercedes and what I think about this situation, and Andy and JoJo and Shannon and Billie Joe specifically. I think Zachary, or whatever his name is, I don't think he's part of it. I think he got roped in and he can't figure out how to get out of a situation because Mercedes comes off very, I don't want to say childlike, but as if like she might not react well to him leaving. Not putting words in his mouth. Maybe I'm wrong, but it does seem as if he's kind of stuck in a situation where he's there and he can't really back away. I know that he has several mods who are Mercedes mods that are blocking anyone from over here when they go into his live as well too. God, what else is there? There's something else. Oh, hold on. Now, part of why I think it was a scam all along was because there was somebody who was named Bluebird that was in the original video. We haven't seen her since then. But Bluebird kept emphasizing that she was a therapist over and over and over and over and over. And it turned out that Bluebird was a doula. And not a single person in those boxes ever clocked her on that. And I have to assume they knew she wasn't a therapist when she was talking about Mercedes and doing like these mental health sessions with her. I assume Bluebird backed away because she got called out for being a doula after lying about being a therapist. I was pretty quick to clock her on that one. That Lexi girl didn't come around either. I don't know if she'll even hear this, but I am sorry to her because she did come in the chat and try to explain several times that it was a setup, which is partially why I'm leaning towards those 8 people in that box were participating in an elaborate scheme to garner more sympathy for Mercedes and lead to more money. But I think what's happening now, they isolated me from the situation and attempted to make me look bad. And they're freaking out because the very next day after that live with Samantha, Billy Joe went live with Pastor Petty and made some major mistakes. One of which being she put a screenshot up of a male or female. I don't know if they're male or female. I don't know their pronouns. It was an individual who did, I don't know if it's necessarily drag. I don't want to say that and be wrong. I know I've said it in the past. It's the closest way I can say it without sounding like I'm stereotyping. And I don't want to be insensitive because I really don't know the person, but she did try to label them as Pastor Petty and say that this is how he makes money. And she identifies as she, her. Thank you. And when Pastor Petty was holding his folded flag, she screamed, "F your flag." So yesterday when I was live and Samantha attempted to make that entire situation about her problems with me and not the fact that somebody, there were unintentionally, I think unintentionally, people were not realizing what they were saying was coming off across in a very negative way regarding race. Sorry, I'm trying not to get nannered. What I will say is when I brought that up and Samantha said that she didn't see it, well, she didn't see what happened with Billy Joe, which is very clear. So I would like to point out the double standard that yet again exists within her mind. It's only appropriate to put her nose in something when it's self-serving. I'm sure she's going to love listening to this because sweetie, I know you love it. The other thing I want to emphasize, though, is I was reading the comments, and you can't see everything that's being said because it cuts off on Pastor Petty's screen. But when I brought that up, and I did use the word drag, Jake from State Farm made a comment and said drag is wrong. So I would just like to emphasize to the anti-scam community, I don't know what you think you're doing. I don't know who you think you are. But if the last week has taught me anything, it's that you tolerate an individual who says he's happy that someone's child died from SIDS. You are okay with what is very clearly a phobia of individuals related to the LGBTQIA+ community. You spread misinformation when it suits your better needs. And even when the conversation is strictly about racism and how we need to be careful as white women accusing Black men of something simply because we are white, you cannot come up in a box and leave well enough alone while trying to attempt to make the situation about your hatred of me. And so at the end of the day, when you're sitting there and you have the same audience, because nobody wants to listen to you, remember this moment. Billy Joe was being phobic. She tried to show an individual that identifies as she, her, wearing female clothing. And I say that because I want to be very specific so that people understand the situation in totality. I have the picture, actually. Hold on. Let me put it in the background. Because I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's just really hard to talk on here and not get mannered. Billy Joe tried to say that this individual here is Pastor Petty, and that this is how he makes money on this app. It doesn't matter if this is Pastor Petty or if it isn't. What is wrong with this individual? What is wrong? Why is this even considered an insult? Because this looks like somebody living their authentic self. And not only that, but at one point she says, you're a disgrace to pastors. And I just want to point out, this man, she, her, this woman, sorry, they identify as she, her. Sorry, I am usually really good at this. I'm just a little worked up. Pronouns get mixed up in my head sometimes when I'm going on. No, his name is Pastor Petty. I don't think he's actually legitimately a pastor, right? I'm not wrong in that, right? Yeah, it's just the name. Yeah, okay. So she doesn't understand that. But this individual here is somewhat more light-skinned than Pastor Petty. And so for me, this also not only emphasizes a dislike of the LGBTQIA plus community, but a level of racism by saying, this here looks like this man here, because we know that there is a pattern of people saying that Black people do look alike. And so to put this up here, number one, after you did a live the night before about how I misidentified you, you came live and you showed this individual and two different negative life choices at one time. And if you're on here and you're not sure what it is, this was the person that Billy Joe tried to misidentify as Pastor Petty. So, I'm shaking. I'm a little bit angry. Sorry. I'm not angry. I'm frustrated. So now here's what I'm going to say, because I do want to emphasize this a few times because I want to make it clear. Also, I don't know who sent me this, but this is the freaking cutest thing in the world, and I freaking love you. You are amazing. And so what I'm going to say is the last thing, because I do want to emphasize this a few times because I want everybody to understand this. I've worked in nonprofit for about 10 years before, well, it would have been about 8 years before I left and I started my own business. In that time, I did a lot of news interviews for different events that I had helped plan from when I was serving on boards of directors, and all kinds of stuff like that. I would go on and promote different things for nonprofits. And one thing I can tell you is that when you have an individual like Pastor Petty, there are going to be times you do not agree with everything they are saying. He's come at me. Thank you! Oh my gosh, it's so cute! Thank you! I love it so much. I'm so obsessed with it. It's so cute. Also, the Jolly Ranchers are amazing. I like the dual combo. But Pastor Petty's come at me before. He's talked about me. There was a time he literally said, "You're in Slot's pocket." So for Samantha and Got You to get up there and be super condescending and say someone's going to turn against you, the nature of Pastor Petty's content is that he follows the topics of what's going on. And I don't ever expect somebody to not clock me if I do something wrong. I clock myself. So, yeah, but even still, but if something happens and I'm in the drama, so to say, I hope I'm not. I really am so freaking tired of it. At this point, it's more just making sure the truth is out there. But if something happened and I were a topic of discussion, obviously he's not going to pass it up. But I don't think Pastor Petty's going to throw me under a bus just for views. Yeah, he talked about Queen. Like, people, you can coexist with somebody like that. Because it's just like news reporters. They might do a story you don't agree with or like, but that doesn't mean you have to hate everything about them. I mean, you just have to kind of learn to take things with a grain of salt. And I don't know, if Samantha would close her mouth for 2 seconds and just consider situations, I think she would see she's the common denominator throughout them all. And sometimes she needs to just stop and understand what people are telling her. Yeah, you can say something honestly. But I'm not here to choose sides or anything. I just want people to know that. And with that, I'm done. But since I did address the Billy Joe situation, I wanted to bring that up. So thank you, Baby Blue. Thank you. Let me see who's on. But the Billy Joe situation. Oh my gosh, Teresa, I'm so sorry. The Billy Joe situation, I really do think they were scamming.
We need to have a serious conversation about
that. And I'm concerned about that. I think that
I don't know what is going on.
Giving them that platform, Josh and Ida have also been trying to like use that argument now. And they've been listening to Virgo and other people discuss me. Thank you, Baby Blue. And so I just kind of want to I wasn't going to address it anymore, but I did want to address it in a situation where last night they were leaning heavily into that and saying awareness people don't like me and they should be my friends and all of this. And this is what happens when people run with narratives and don't have the full truth. And it doesn't matter if you hate someone, you don't have to do something like that. Yep, I agree, Lone Star. That there's an individual that tells me that what I had said kind of stands true. Thank you so much. Because in the beginning of all of this, the argument was, it feels like there's more focus on the people in the community. Another live image. Oh no, I'm sorry, Teresa. That's not true. I'm going to end the YouTube just so you guys know. We're running on ADHD too, but I am just going to end this really quick.